How did it feel in those later rounds? Did you
I mean, because you know what, when it got to that round 7, I knew that there was 4 rounds left. So to me, that's not more than an amateur fight. So it's just like, alright, you know, last push, do you think? And I didn't even hit the red zone, do you know what I mean? So I didn't hit that point where it's like, I've left everything in the ring, because as the rounds were going on, I was like, I've dropped him a couple of times, that gives me points, this, that, and other. And to me, like, as much as everyone sees me as a big puncher, I'm also all about the W. So once I realised, you know, boxing long was working, I didn't need to over-engage.
Did you get frustrated in there?
Not frustrated, because I knew it was going to be awkward to hit, but I felt that I might have been a bit mentally stagnant sometimes, because he kept doing I kept doing the same thing, he kept doing the same thing, and I wasn't adapting fast enough. But that's something we'll work on going forwards.
Were you surprised by how easily you seemed to nullify what he was doing?
No, I mean, I said in the build-up, you know, especially on Sky on the day before that, it's like I said that it's going to show how hard it is to just work on the inside of me. Because everyone's like, yeah, Lawrence can't box the inside, this, that, and other. As much as I might not be the slickest boxer in the world, I know I'm physically strong and like how to position myself and stuff like that. So it was all good.
And would you say he was responsible for the clinching?
It was a little bit of both. I'm not going to sit there and give it all to him. You know, sometimes it's just, you know, it's all about control. And it's like, it's very hard to just, at this stage of my career, what's that, my 8th fight now, to just mentally keep it on, keep moving. So I have to build into it. My next fight, I might be able to keep it on for an extra round, you know what I mean, an extra 10 seconds, and just build.
You must have thought it was a perfect start for the first round.
Not really, because when I dropped him, I didn't drop him with clean. I knew something was going to happen in the first round. So it's either I was going to get buzzed or I was going to buzz him. That's what I was saying in the dressing room. That I just need to make sure it's not me that gets buzzed, hurt him early, and then build off that. But the way he stood up, I knew that it was going to be a long nap, because he's mentally tough.
Well, what did you think you had to work on? Because there were times, obviously, you'll know you got a bit right hand happy, and you weren't really using your jab.
Yeah.
Was that the sort of pressure of the situation? Were you just trying to nullify each other a bit?
I think he was trying to set up good counters, so I had to just keep mixing up what punches I was throwing, and I was just trying my best not to be predictable. Sometimes spoiling wins fights. Right now I'm sitting here, I've won, so I'm going to work on my style a bit more. But like I said, it's 26 amateur fights, 8 professional ones, and I'm already doing 10 rounders, so you know I'm building.
What's your sort of overriding feeling now? You don't seem all that happy, really.
Yeah, I'm not really, because to be honest, like I said, that I expect bigger nights. I expect selling out the whole O2. I expect boxing for world titles, and that belief in myself means that stuff like this is just more relief than happiness. So I'm relieved I got the win, not because I didn't expect to, but because there was no slip-ups. Then we move on to the next step. You know what I mean? As Eddie and that continue to guide me. There's a lot I need to work on in the gym, but like I said, I'm in the gym day in, day out. No one sees, do you know what I mean, the amount of work I put in. So when it's 10 rounds, I know I can do it, because for years I've been training hard, amateur, but now we just changed it to professional. But there's a lot more that, you know, I've got to work on, and a lot more that I'm going to show.
Do you think this fight was too early for you?
For me, no, because I won, so, you know.
Is it going to be hard, do you think, going back to sort of like being on undercards, fighting someone like York, all that sort of thing?
No, I mean, for me,
fights with me like this.
So yeah, no, for me, fights are fights, do you know what I mean? I felt the same going into this fight as I felt going into my last one. So for me, the main thing is just progressing as a fighter, because as you see, there's the World Super Series going on right now, and I look at those fighters and it's like, wow, and I don't want to be their sparring partner, I want to be their competition. So I'm going to continue to put in the work, do you know what I mean, to make sure that when I get to that level, I'm able to compete and win.
Where do you go from here? Where do you get this pressure for Eddie as well? Do you fight a Luke Watkins or a Matty Haskins?
Yeah, they're good fights. They're good fights. I mean, I think he may need one more before he challenges for the British title. But again, it's a good question. You know, where do you go? You've had 10 rounds at the O2. It's not just about the night, but it's more about the fight. And you know, I think that was probably a British eliminator fight or final eliminator fight. And I think the British title will be soon coming. I think Luke Watkins is a good fight for the Commonwealth title. But their fights we'll be looking at even before this fight, so it's just part of the progression, really. So I expect him to certainly fight for the British title by the end of the year, unquestionably.
Well, does that Commonwealth title something that you're interested in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as an amateur, I didn't go to Commonwealth Games, so I want to win that. And as an amateur, I didn't win the ABAs or the British title, so that's been as a professional. So yeah, those are definitely things I want to do. I just want more belts. To be fair, it's about the wins and like progressing as a fighter as opposed to the belt. Like this belt here, it's just going to be for my mum and little sister to take pictures with and hold. For me, it's just about continuing to just be a better fighter.
Are you looking forward to life where people aren't constantly asking you about Isaac Chamberlain?
Yes. Yeah, quite simply. It's good. I mean, I get the bragging rights and that, but Isaac showed a lot in that fight. I have to give it to him. I mean, a lot of people would have crumbled under the pressure of the right hands and would have started being really nervous, but he kept on grafting, so I have to give it to him.
Lawrence, we know that Isaac Chamberlain sparred with Usyk.
Yeah.
Do you see him winning the World Super Series?
Maybe. I mean, when you get to that kind of level, anything can happen to anyone. So I do consider him the favourite, but you know, when you've got someone like Gazev who's such a good puncher, so confident, with such a good trainer, anything can happen at this weight.
Correct. Lawrence, congratulations first off.
Yeah.
I was thinking, when obviously you use your jab, utilise it. As Isaac was ducking down, I was thinking, why didn't you use the uppercut? The right uppercuts?
I didn't work on it enough in training. Yeah, no disrespect to my coach, yeah, but I was just working on other stuff, which ended up getting the knockdowns. But the uppercut, I was told it in the corner, but I needed to start executing. I did it a couple of times, then I'd revert back to what I was doing. So that's what I'm talking about, mental strength. So it's early in my boxing career, so I'm just going to keep working on it.
Oh yeah, another thing as well. How are you going to nullify when you get another opponent again to ties up or holds on? What sort of tactics are you going to use next time?
You're going to have to ask Brian. We're going to work on it. But I think I'm going to, like I said, I've got a good base fitness now. I've done 10 rounds. So I need to start going up into that red zone and coming back down again with just like whipping hard shots and combinations and then back to boxing.